Raining cats and dogs, eh? To go along with ratmen and Northlanders, I suppose.
Elf, get in. There you go, get in, get in. No, 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 no. No need for anything.
So, now we know. The dwarfs hid something in the Jungfreudplatz, and we've got the runes to get it free. Unfortunately, some no-good Northlander whippersnapper has been meddling with my magic. They've seen what we're up to, and are trying to get there first. Which means you need to grab whatever the dwarves hid in the statue before they do, and bring it back to the keep. Look closely, imbeciles. The treasure must be near.
Don't waste that bomb!
Okay, get in the place. So we gotta kill the gases fast. They are the biggest problem.
These wards are intricate and smell faintly of ale. Hold the pack sworn back.
Ain't that a beautiful shot? Now what have I done?
There, save the ammo for the specials.
Kill more, direction!
One of the stranglers!
Weapons up! Right like it's payday!
Hey, don't run out. You're taking unnecessary damage.
Even for the likes of us.
saying heal, Mark? I don't understand. Anyway, keep on fighting.
I'm tingling everywhere.
Heal Marcus. No, 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 no. He's got auto heal as well. And only after he goes down once. Usually you use the name Kruger or the soldier, not Marcus. I got confused.
Come here, Jack! Have a gift.
Okay, the gas is now be ready.
That gas rat needs to die. Northland at night on your toes, mate.
Look out, gas! Die, filthy gas rat!
Good work. Now back into the thing.
Hang on.
Alright, he auto heals. So if you were to heal him, you only replace his whiteness. So if he goes down very low now, then yes, heal him. The auto heal works. It is a trinket and a specific thing for that trinket. Anyway, we need to go out to fight the boss. We can't stand in there. Explain more later. No! Fucking shit. Ah, too much multitasking. No, so...
Good day to you. Business as usual.
So as I was saying...
I never tell you the
Oh,
time I made it to Oldthorpe once years back. Met Carl Franz himself. Shorter than you, and a cruel sense of humour too.
As I was saying, it's an item you equip and it auto heals you. However, when you use a healing item, it only heals up white, not green. Anyway, get in, Elf, get in. You can equip later. Equip when you're alone.
I've a small confession. The Pact Sworn are onto us. One of their rotting shamans has been meddling with my illusion and has seen all that I've seen. So while you're going back to Ubersreich, so are our filthy little friends. So go, quickly! Get whatever it is the dwarves hit in the Jungfrauplatz before they do. Look closely, imbeciles. The treasure must be near.
Interesting question was, how did I unlock this map? And did I unlock it by doing the 3 routes? Maybe. Okay, now we can run around crazy, most likely, well, barring a real suckiness, we're gonna manage this.
There's a hook rat coming for us. Poor little hook rat! What a shame!
Ah, hello free snakes, you're back. Yes! Well, I played Vermintide 1 and now Vermintide 2. I play them because I'm a huge Warhammer fan, and actually... Yeah, but we don't know if it's because of you or not. I will need to check when I'm playing alone if the Twitch mode is there. Anyway, free snakes. So when I first bought Vermintide 1, I've now since then become, well, one of the best players at these stupid video games. Anyway, first time I played it after I bought it, and I played it on easy because you had to start on easy, Vermintide 1. Remember when this was back in 2016 or 15 or whenever it was. And that first match, it was so difficult. It was so hard, even though we were playing on easy, that I was thinking, fuck, if I hadn't paid money for this game, I would have quit right there, right then. But now, a few years later, I have something like 1,000 hours or 800 hours in Vermintide 1, and I don't know how many hours in Vermintide 2, maybe 400 or 600 or something like that. I remember it being so hard the first time. There were so many different things happening. It was so difficult that I was thinking, oh fuck, if I hadn't paid money, I would have not been playing this game at all. Oh yeah. Good work, people, good work.
Make sure to wipe it away.
Oh, that's nice. Speaking of sale, I bought Players Unknown Battleground for 52% off via cdkeys.com. At first, I thought it was some type of trick or scam because it was 52% off. But now, a few months later, I have to conclude that it is legit. So whenever I buy, if I were to buy a game, I would check cdkeys.com first. However, when it comes to this upgrade, the Uberstrike upgrade, I did not check cdkeys.com because the price already was relatively low, $7.99, so maybe I should have checked it. Hey man, that's nice. You feel like gifting things. I could use a few $1 million. A small loan. I only had a few $100 million or whatever Warhammer Fantasy is worth. But I not only need to buy it, I also need to hire the lawyers to be able to keep it, not being stolen from me as well, or having Games Workshop do some quadruple scan in some quintuple way. So I not only need to buy Warhammer Fantasy, I also need an armada of lawyers to pay for it to keep it. Pay to keep it.
So much for the blood.
However, there's always the possibility I could do my own version that won't be Warhammer, but something similar to Warhammer, but that's another thing. So yeah, Free Snakes, apparently there's no Twitch mode. I don't know if it's because of the map or because of the elf. I would need to check that when I play this map another day. Because Twitch mode should activate on everything, including these. So that there is no Twitch mode here, I don't know why. Because this map would be great for Twitch mode, it's good training. Fire, yeah! If you destroy a oil barrel, the fire will damage you. Even on recruit and
Almost halfway. I'm only mildly disappointed.
Ah, yes, Warhammer 40k. Familiar with the lore, I've played some of the games, but still, I do not feel for it the same way I feel for Warhammer Fantasy. And I also know most players prefer 40k over Fantasy. That was one of the reasons Games Workshop blew up the fantasy world, but they looked at Warhammer 40,000 and saw what was the most popular thing. Well, the Space Marines. Okay, can we translate the Space Marines into a Warhammer fantasy setting? Oh yeah! Sigmar Marines. So Age of Sigmar.
stillness. Easy. Watch it! Gas!
Kill that gas rat!
Playing like an idiot, I have no focus, I have no goal, I'm just running around and chopping. I think this is recruit. Yeah, this way we're playing right now, it's not very efficient or good. Just running around like idiots. But it's recruit, so it works.
Revolting would be worse.
See, the problem Games Workshop did with Warhammer Fantasy was that they kept on raising the prices for the miniatures and raising the prices for raising the prices so that only hardcore fans could buy, but there were fewer new people buying it. Very good, very good. And there were fewer and fewer new people buying, so that meant only older customers were buying, and they kept on raising the price, and finally that didn't work anymore. And in their brilliant conclusion from raising the price, well, it must be the world sucks, not that we kept on raising the price for the miniatures constantly. No! They basically greeded themselves into oblivion.
Well, they ain't win! So many! Failed gas rat. Death is too good for you.
Also, I get the feeling that the people writing the creative things for Games Workshop, they didn't want to have Warhammer Fantasy, which was kinda fixed and set. They wanted to create their own completely new fantasy setting with impossibly well, gimmicky things that they needed for all the plot devices they got going on, that they wanted to install, all of these super extra big fantastic thingamajigs. And they couldn't do that in Warhammer Fantasy, so that was another reason why they blew it up. It's not only money, but yeah, that ruined it. Yes, the money. Yes, we increased the prices, and then after we increased the prices some more, and then lo and behold, no new people are buying it. That was, yes, one of the big things. Very good. Two more. But also the other problem was that I think the creative writers, they wanted new, more fantastic, impossible things that would not fit into Warhammer Fantasy, so they needed Age of Sigmar as a creative license to create something completely new. And the thing is, you don't need to blow up the whole fucking world to create Age of Sigmar. You can have Age of Sigmar and Warhammer Fantasy, because the Warhammer world is a multi-universe world. So in one of the universes, yes, the world could explode and in Crystal Pixel you have Warhammer Fantasy. But in other worlds, other universes, the world did not need to explode to be destroyed. And of course, they also wanted to copyright everything, so they don't have elves, they have elves, and they don't have dwarves, they have something completely different. So they wanted everything to be copyrightable. Which is kinda ironic when you think about it, because the halfling, that name was chosen because when people created Dungeons and Dragons, they couldn't use the word hobbits, because the people who owned Lord of the Rings screamed copyright, copyright, so halflings was chosen instead. And the guys who created Warhammer, they also went with the word halflings, because halflings could not be copyrighted. But hobbits could. That's how Dungeons and Dragons and Warhammer both have halflings and not hobbits, even though it's the same thing. Yeah, good thing this is on Legend, I would have been fucked being in such a location. However, there are so many good stories you can tell in the Warhammer Fantasy world without trying to gimmick it all up. But some people, they just need more gimmicks and more gimmicks. They can't just tell a good story in the world. They need even more gimmicky, overpowered, super powerful, mega, ultra gimmicky things as their plot devices. That's not a creative problem, but some people, they don't want to think through their decisions. I have no idea. So they don't want to think through their decisions, they just want to get through it fast, and to get through it fast they create ultra big, gimmicky, powerful things. You even see this in Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, that in some of the stories there, they created some really gimmicky things. That's also one of the changes I make to Warhammer Fantasy. I remove all of the overpowered, gimmicky things they created in different expansions just to fill a short story. Anyway, I'm a big Warhammer Fantasy. Lightning does nothing. Yeah, I know. I was just checking if it did damage or something. Maybe it does on Legend and Champion. I don't think so. I think Patchop thought about that. Oh, now, my god, man, you have no idea who you're talking with. You have no idea, free snakes. So a big story, again, I can't tell anything that is not a big story. Of course I played Total War, Warhammer, both 1 and 2. And here's the big story. The problem was that whenever I exited a battle, or loaded a save file, the game would sometimes crash the desktop. So I had, past tense, I had, what's it called, Windows 8.1, and I had an AMD 7970 card. So what first thing I did was updrive the drivers to that card that I had. That didn't help. Then I played the game, and what I would do is that I would save. I always save in all the games. I always save, but what I would do was do one fight, then I would save and restart my computer to minimize the risk of the game crashing after the next fight. There was a lot of loading and saving there. Then I got my 1060 card, NVIDIA 1060, and this was a few years after, and this was also for Total War Warhammer 2, and the problem was still there. What I did after, this was like a few months after I started playing it, when a new update came out and I started playing it again, was that I got an SSD. This was a week ago. I got an SSD and installed the game to an SSD because I noticed that when I was loading a map or exiting a battle, the hard drive would spike up to 100% and then auto shut down. If the hard drive spiked to 100%, it would auto shut down. So I thought, oh, maybe an SSD will fix this. Nope, didn't fix it. So what I then went with was the nuclear option. I upgraded to Windows 10. You can still freely upgrade to Windows 10 if you can find the link on the Windows homepage. So it's official, it's legal, it's not a pirated version. So I did that. I installed the installation files of Windows 10 into an USB, and then I completely purged my 3 now hard drives. I had an SSD where my Windows was installed, and I had a big hard drive where all my games and files were installed, and my third, wait, let's look. Ah, nice. And now what?
Could use some rags on the windage.
Okay, what do we do? Oh, God.
There, in the statue.
Oh,
That,
we
my
got...
bunnies, is an Isra crab. It brings luck. Mostly good. Sometimes not so good. We are done. Come home before things get exciting.
Okay, so I completely purged my 3 hard drives and I reinstalled Windows 10 on my new SSD. And I installed the game to my new SSD. And still, Total War Warhammer 2 would crash sometimes after battles and sometimes when loading save. However, it happens less now. So I know to 100% it's Creative Assembly's fault because they have shit programming. They should never make a game that pushes the hard drive to 100%. There should be some type of limiting that limits it to 96 or whatever percent. Yeah. So now you know that. And I'm playing Total War Warhammer 2 now as we speak. I'm playing it now daily and also reading my Warhammer novels. So that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Good work everyone. Excellent work. Excellent work. Okay, I gotta go now. It was great playing with you all. Thank you for playing. I gotta go. Goodbye! Yeah, but the game, it crashes less now. It crashes less, so that's one less problem. And thank you for voting and watching, Free Snakes. And Bling Headshot, too, for following 2 minutes ago. Yeah, Free Snakes, you should follow, too. Click the thing to follow. Anyway, it does crash less now. And I'm thinking about writing on their... what's it called? Creative Assembly's Warhammer 2 bug page thing, informing them about this specific bug. But again, I've been reading a lot about Creative Assembly, and what they're known for is totally bugged up games that they never fix. Because obviously, again, it's a mega corporation. It's far more lucrative to install a new feature than fix a bug, because when you fix a bug, the first thing the boss says, why was the bug there in the first place? So you have to deal with that problem. Then you have to deal with the problem that, okay, we can spend time and resources fixing a bug, or we can spend time and resources installing a new feature that is more flashy and we can sell more games. So yeah, anyway. Back to my Warhammer novels. Thank you for watching. I gotta go. Bye!